Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. In this video, we will explore about the pollination. Let's check this out. Okay, let's check. Last meeting we learned about this one is stem. This one is sepal. This one is petals. How about this one? The male part. Stamen. In the stamen, there is the top one is anther, and this one is filament. How about the female part? Do you still remember the name? Pistils. And then this one, stigma, style, and this one is ovary. Complete. Wow, let's look this bee. What are the bees doing? The bee is get nectar from the flower for its food. But did you know that flowers get help from the bee? What process happened to the flowers? We will explore today. What's the name of process? Okay, now I will open Plaintail applications, and then these applications will help us to understand about that. Okay, let's look the flowers, the sunflower, and then I will zoom in. And what is that? Can you see? Yes, there is a bee. The bee is getting the nectar. And then can you see the bodies of bee? The bodies of bee is full of the pollen grains. So, what's the functions of pollen grains? Okay, the pollen grain is so small and light, so it can be stick to the body of bees or other insect. Okay, next let's see. The bee is flying. Okay, now we can see all of the body is full of pollen grains. The bee will land on the pollen to the stigma of the same flower or another flower. Okay, next process is, look at this one. What will happen? Okay, wait and see. Oh, these pistils. Okay, look at that. That is the pollen grains on the stigma. The process happens in pollination when the pollen grains are in the stigma. Okay, this when we zoom in the pollen grains, the shape is like that. Okay, it's amazing. So we can conclude that pollination is when the pollen grains from anther are land on the stigma. Kind of pollination. The first one, pollinations by wind. It has features small and dull petals or even no petals, and then unscent. This is because they don't need to attract insect for pollinations. And then the pollen grain is tiny and light. For the example, we can find in wheat, rice, corn, oats, or pistachio, or so many more. The second one is pollinations by insect. The features are have a colorful petals and then nice scents, and it has sugary liquid or nectar because it can attract the insect to coming. And then the pollen grains are sticky or spiky, so it can be stick in the bodies of animals. The examples is orchid, hibiscus, rafflesia, or the other. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.